What is up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great day and you're ready to weather this storm that's coming our way. Coming on for a couple of things. Number one, I want to let you know that if you have done your scan already and you did not tell me that you did your scan and like we didn't scan together, then I don't know that you scanned unless you tell me. So make sure you let me know if you scanned so that I can send you your calories and your protein. I can only get those numbers in the gym, and I'm going to try really hard to get there tomorrow. Kind of a wild day tomorrow. I have football games. I got kids' birthday party, so I'm going to do my best to get there tomorrow. So if you comment and let me know that you've scanned and you still need your calories and protein, let me know. If you have not done your scan yet because you're a last minute homie or you just haven't scanned yet, we will be in the gym from 12 to 5 on Monday. You can just show up between 12 and 5, and myself or Ashley will get you all scanned up, give you your calories, give you your protein so that you can get going on this thing. Okay, so really important that you let us know you scanned or that you get scanned on Monday. And if you're not local and you're wondering what your calories and protein should be, I can do those calculations for you and send it over. I just have to ask a few basic questions. So that's that. Next thing, if I gave you your calories and your protein, I would recommend that you start kind of turning things around now and see, all right, like look at the serving size, check out the calories, check out the protein, start writing those things down and start creating some awareness around food and maybe start thinking about how those are all going to fit into your budget. You'll find that you probably have like a set of staples that you have all the time. Like for me, it's like my protein powder, it's the collagen, it's the protein bar that I have. I have an apple every day, right? There's going to be staples that you have all the time. I actually have a list, like a notes section in my phone where it's like called staples, and I have all the food, the calories, and the protein all written in there. So that is a thing that you could do. Or if you're using like a notebook to log, then um, you'll basically just like you'll write it down the one time, and then you'll pretty much just carry it down every single day. So the first week is going to be a little bit daunting. It's going to be maybe a little bit irritating because you're going to be like, how do I figure out these calories? How much am I having? Da da da. There's a learning curve involved. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy for the first week or two. It's going to be a little bit daunting. You're going to be turning labels around. You might be measuring food more than what you're used to, but it's once you have a good idea of how many calories and how much protein is in the things that you have all the time, it's going to become second nature. You're going to have it already written down, or it's already going to be logged for you, or you're already just going to know what it looks like. You don't necessarily have to weigh everything all the time, or I rarely weigh things. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I use like cups and like I just get measuring cups sometimes. And then I'm going to tell you a massive hack. You need to like listen to me on this one. You need to download ChatGPT and put it on your phone because, and you can say what you want about AI. I don't care what you want. That's fine. I'm just telling you that it saved my butt over and over and over because you can do a few things. You can feed it information like how many calories and how much protein is in 1 cup of 99% lean turkey. And it will be like, it's this. And then you just write it on your note card. It takes 4.5 seconds. Or if you're making a recipe, okay, and you're like, how am I supposed to calculate all the stuff that's in here? You put all the ingredients together so that it's labeled up with like the nutrition label up. Take a picture of it, upload, send to ChatGPT and say, I made 4 servings of this, like with this stuff. How many calories and how much protein is it? And it'll be like, it's this per serving. And you'll be like, cool. And you don't need to obsess over like, well, when if I like this portion had more than this? No. Mm-mm. We don't need to worry about that. You need to worry about like your measured out portions. Just worry about it. Made 4 servings. Cool. It's X amount of calories and protein per serving. Don't get down to the nitty gritty obsessive behavior. I promise you, it's going to be more accurate than what you're doing right now, right? If we're not logging. You're creating some awareness around food and your intake, and that's going to take you really far. So that being said, download ChatGPT, put it on your phone, or you can use it on the web, the World Wide Web too. That's a-okay. So just feed it that information, especially if you're like writing things down to log. You can totally use an app also, right? I told you about this in my live. Like I recommend a note card and or a notebook over an app to start, just because it's a lot to the app is just going to require more from you. So I think that note cards are easier. There's another option that we didn't really talk about, but if you've dabbled around in your resource folder, then you may have come across your portion sheets. So the way these work are for my friends who are like, like this logging thing is not for me, or like this writing the calories and protein of everything is not for me. Then you're going to want to look at your portion control sheets. You will see that it's labeled like there's like 10 different portion sheets in that document or in that resource, and it'll say like it's broken down by like how much protein you should be like how many servings of protein, how many servings of veggies, how many servings of carbs, how many servings of fat, and basically it's designed to just every time you have a serving of protein, you just check it off, or carbs, check it off. So it takes out like the measuring part, or not the measuring part. It takes out the writing down the actual calories and the actual protein. You're just kind of checking it off. But you'll notice on those portion control sheets, it also tells you what equals a serving of protein, what equals a serving of carbs. Because if it's less than that, then you don't get to check it off. Or if it's more than that, then you have to check off more than one. Okay, so it does explain all of this on those sheets. So if you are finding that like the calorie thing and the protein thing is just overwhelming you and you're just not quite ready for that, then that is an option as well. And just let me know if that's the route that you're looking to go. I'll tell you which one is for you. Or I can just kind of a little bit explain. You'll see when you're looking at all of them, you'll see like it'll say like 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever. It means like 5 servings of protein, 4 servings of veggies, da da da. But then it'll say dash 100, dash 120, dash 130. Those numbers are your protein number. So that means 100 grams of protein, 120 grams of protein, 130 grams of protein. So whatever I told you or whatever I will tell you, how much protein you should be having, that's the number you're looking for on the portion control sheet. So let me know if that doesn't make sense. I'm here for you. Just holla at your girl. I'll let you know which one is for you. It's a little weird to explain without it sitting in front of me. So recap, scans, we're going to be there 12 to 5 on Monday. If you haven't scanned yet, get it done. If you have scanned and you didn't let me know so that I can send you your calories and your protein. ChatGPT, download it. It's worth it. AI is whatever, but it's super helpful, very, very helpful for this kind of thing. It's going to be slow to start, guys. It's the first, we'll call it 10 to 14 days are going to be like a little bit much. There is a learning curve, and you need to be patient with yourself and give yourself a little bit of grace and know that no matter what you're doing right now, you're gonna need to make adjustments. You have to make adjustments. I still make adjustments all the time, right? Whether that be make adjustments because you're not hitting your protein, make adjustments because you're not hitting your calories, make adjustments because you're going over your calories. I'm not worried about anybody going over on their protein. If you go over on your protein, all the power to you. I would love that for you. But you're probably going to struggle a little bit to get there, and that's okay. I have all the tips, tricks, hacks. Okay, we're gonna get there. What else? If you have questions, make sure you tag myself or Ashley, because I expect that this group is going to be bumping a little bit, so I don't want to miss anything. So tag me at Megan or at Ashley if you are having a specific question. Use this platform to ask questions, please. There's 80 of you so far signed up. And so if we were DMing between me, you, and 80 people, you probably have a lot of the same questions, right? So just don't be afraid to ask questions on here. I'm going to use a lot of your questions to create lives and content to chat with you about, right? I want to make sure that we are learning and we're getting so much value out of this next 5 weeks. Like your life is going to be different in 5 weeks. You're going to have so much awareness around food, and I want you, more than anything else, I don't care really what happens to your body fat, I mean, it's cool. Of course, we all want to lose body fat, lose weight, feel better in our clothes. But if I can improve the relationship that you have with food over this next 5 weeks, then you win. Okay. And that's really what I want for you. And because it's going to be sustainable and you're going to be able to keep going and you're going to get long-term and sustainable results that are going to change your life forever and ever. So that's it, guys. I'll come on again tomorrow for a little pump-up sesh before we get going. Please, if you have questions, comment below, tag me in the page. If it is personal, feel free to send me a DM, but ideally, please keep it on this page, because if you have the question, I guarantee somebody else does, or somebody else has excellent insight, because just as much as you guys learn stuff over like in these challenges, I do too, because you guys are out there in the grocery stores. You guys are out there seeing things that I'm not seeing, or having experiences that I'm not experiencing, and you have hacks like just as much as I do. So share them and let other people chime in, because that's what this group is for. So with that being said, have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, and we will connect again tomorrow.